today's reading. It's a Stardust Shadows Tarot reading today, so that means that we're digging the dirt, diving in to well-known people to see what's going on with their energy. Now, in Australia right at the moment is Princess Anne, and yesterday I saw a headline on a magazine that said, Sarah Ferguson is hiding out in Australia, and then we have Princess Anne turn up here. Now, obviously, she has her official reasons for being here, but is there something else really going on in the background? So that's what I'm delving into today for today's Stardust Tarot reading. So let's get into the reading. Okay, I'm straight up just going to ask direct questions. So I'm just going to ask direct questions today. Is Sarah Ferguson in Australia, hiding out in Australia, or considering coming to Australia, whether that's temporary or permanently? Is Sarah Ferguson considering Australia as a way of getting away from everything that's going on over there? Scandal is what I'm hearing. Secrets. So secretly, maybe she could be here secretly. This is a secret entrance, so maybe she's here secretly, which is kind of what the headlines are alluding to. Desires being some of the things. Now, desires can be something she wants to do, but it could also be desires is what she could be, distancing. Now, this is the card that's been coming up every time I talk about this. I've been doing a couple of readings on Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. He's had his title removed, so I'm using his name. Now, I've never seen this card come up as much in these readings as I had any other time I've used this deck. This card comes out without fail. They are fleeing, and that was what I called the title of last week's video, Everybody's Fleeing. It's because, and I didn't explain why I called it that, it's because this card here, I keep getting this card over and over again. Everybody is, it doesn't matter who they are, King Charles, Prince William, they all are getting this card, distancing themselves from the situation. And they are all out of the country at the moment. Not King Charles, but William was at the COP. Harry is at Canada by himself. Princess Anne is here in Australia. So everybody is fleeing, just like I said last week. And I also had the World card come up in the reading as well, which is why I keep alluding to somebody moving overseas or going overseas to get away from it. So I don't know if it's just on duties or if it's because one of them is considering moving. Interesting that card kept coming up. So back into the reading. Distancing, yes. So the answer is yes, secretly. Dishonesty, deception. It's also kind of like defending yourself as well, finding ways to, now where it had the secret entrance card, Seven of Swords can be like defending territory or being on the defensive, I should say. So it's like being on the defensive. There's dishonesty going on around the situation, and she is on the defensive. Now, there's no secret about what is going on here. This is well-known information. Disassociation on the bottom of the deck. Why? Why is she... Okay, I'm going to stay focused on her energy. This is Sarah Ferguson. Why is she feeling like she has to distance herself? It's the Duchess. It's the Empress, sorry. Why did I say Duchess? Influence. Now that could be, could this be the connection with Princess Anne? Influenced by somebody. Okay, now it's time to move into that energy of, is there a connection around Sarah Ferguson and Princess Anne? There is a connection, yes, but is there a connection as to why Princess Anne is in Australia here at the moment? On the defensive, just like I said, like I was picking up on the defensive. Now it could be a distraction. And this card was about to come out, but I don't know which way it flipped because it didn't actually come out. It was just sitting in my finger. So one side it says implicated, dragged into it. Or indebted. I don't think so. I think it is implicated, dragged into it. Princess Anne may be dragged into it to sort the situation out. Maybe it's the only person she'll talk to. Again, flipped out. I don't know if you saw, it would just flip to the side there. Again, so yes, just confirming that that is a yes. It fell out twice, and it fell out this time the right way up. If I can move my cards to where you can see me shuffle as well. Implicated, yeah, dragged into it. Now, is she dragged into it because she's the only one that can deliver the message, the only one that Sarah Ferguson will listen to? There is a level of hardship going on there. Of course, she's been evicted. 5 of Coins means standing on the outside, so eviction, because of maybe she's been exploited. Maybe she was involved in some kind of exploitation, therefore facing eviction. Okay, back into Princess Anne energy now. Again, disassociation. Well-known. It's a well-known situation, and again, there's another person that's got it in their reading. Disassociating from Andrew. Okay, are they disassociating from Sarah Ferguson as well? Now we're digging dirt. This is all alleged. Entertainment purposes only. This is card reading. There's no facts. Okay, Stardust. Let's get into the energy here now of... Now we know the cards are saying they're disassociating from or getting away from Andrew, the scandal. Are they also getting away from Sarah? And the card that's come out there is the hardship again. That's the eviction, standing on the outside of the circle. It's the card in the tarot where there's the window with the 5 coins, and or sometimes you see somebody in hardship on the outside of a building, and they're not on the inside, they're on the outside. But it can also be financial hardship. Warning, discipline, reprimanded. Oh, here's a card here that shouldn't be here. Rising Tide. This is out of a different deck. I'll flip that one over. Okay. Give me the energy around Sarah Ferguson. Okay, interesting. This is very interesting. I love this Stardust Shadows. This deck, once it's sold out, it goes out of stock. I've just got to mention, because I have a new tarot coming in, and it will replace this tarot. So this one, when it's out of stock, it's not coming back for a little while. It will eventually come back as a limited edition, but it's going out of stock. Now, I do love this deck because it's very clear to read. It's tarot one side and oracle on the other side. But take a look at these cards. Transferring power and duties. Now, this could be, okay, a couple of things are coming to mind here with this card here. Transfer of duties means, stripped of title, stripped of duties. We know that, but they've been transferred elsewhere. So this is it happened already. New doors opening, sitting next to the darker side of this card is somebody that was complicit, perhaps, I'm going to use that word, but somebody, and I'm just reading straight from the screen now rather than upside down, so I'm seeing what you're seeing as I'm looking at the screen. So this one here is giving me vibes of somebody that, say for instance, P. Diddy run an operation, and then while he was in jail, though that operation still runs, but the duties, responsibilities transfer to somebody else. That's the energy of this card, and that's what it's giving me. So new doors are opening, getting a new start. Energy around her is what I'm saying. Okay, so socialite energy. She's enjoyed the socialite lifestyle. Let's see if I can move those over. Okay, let's see. So she's enjoyed that's the Queen of Cups. So the socialite aspect of her role, or her opportunities that she has been within the royal family. whether or not she's on the inside or the outside, since we kept getting the 5 of coins, so showing she's on the outside of the circle. But she's still a socialite. She's enjoyed certain perks and certain lifestyles being part of that. She's been complicit. She's knowingly participated in certain things. Now, this is all alleged. It's card reading. There's no facts. The cards are saying open new doors, getting a new start. Interesting. And that's one of the questions I'm asking is about Australia, if she's considering moving to Australia, transferring, opening new doors to get a new start. So the two energies come off in these cards being that there's been a transfer of power. Royal duty's power transferred, which puts her on the outside of the circle, being the 5 of coins. Opening new doors, looking for a new start, getting a new start. I don't know if I've had the distancing card for her. Separation, 3 of swords, or the 6 of swords. Knowingly participated in certain things as a socialite. Can you show me what that participation was? Well, alleged. This is just a bit of fun. What are we talking about? Participated in what? Okay, it's a bit here. First things I'm saying, there's more to it. So much more to it than behind the scenes than what we know of. She's played a role behind the scenes. Certain alliances to certain people. Are we talking Epstein? Are we talking P. Diddy? Certain alliances to certain people. She's played a role behind the scenes, allegedly. Cards are saying there's a lot more to it. So what activities was she complicit in as a socialite? Well, it was the alliances that she made. Okay. Certain people sacrificed. It's not delays. This is the Hangman, but we're talking about the Stardust Shadows, so it digs dirt. So we're looking at sacrifice. And sacrifice doesn't always mean physical sacrifice. It means you trade one person for another, or you offer one thing to get another thing. That's what I'm feeling for that one. Sinister. Involved in some sinister stuff. Now, okay, some things are going to be revealed. The mask will come off. Could be a fear of the mask coming off and things being revealed. The alliances in particular. How she's aligned to certain people. Being Epstein, P. Diddy, or both. Because I'm hearing deals made. But some of this is gossip. It's not all true. Use discernment. Some of the things that we hear about her are not all true. Interesting. Okay, let's get back to Anne. What's the deal with Princess Anne? Show me her energy. Okay, so we have here that she has an executive role or an important role. May not be on the surface as to what we normally would see as royal duties. Now, it could definitely just be, if we're talking, basically this could be certain responsibilities taken off some people and handed over, and she's taken on some of those roles. But here we have an executive position, so she's taken on a position of authority within the family. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, I've got a bunch of cards that have fallen out. The bottom of the deck says corrupted, bad choices. Now, let me just pull that one to the side for a second, because we have got in too deep. So she knows how deep this situation goes. She knows, she's aware of how deep this story goes. She knows the secrets, or she's engaging in questioning around the secrets. Who are the associations? Right, a couple of things are coming up here. First of all, it says associated. But associations was the last card that came out in the last spread. So associated. So she's linked or connected to the situation, perhaps through family, perhaps through associates, known associates. She knows how deep the situation goes. She knows where the secrets are buried. Okay, she could be possibly using some misdirection. So we don't see how far the situation goes. What I mean by that is protecting other people. Okay, so there's deception. Deception, which is the moon. So in a position of authority to protect certain family members. Perhaps causing a misdirection. So only what is revealed is only what they want it to be revealed. So it's keeping secrets. So certain people have the secrets. Now, I'm feeling Anne knows the secret. She knows how far deeply this goes, but I'm talking about Sarah Ferguson, and she knows where all the bodies are. And Anne wants that kept quiet, kept secret, knows who the associations are and who's associated, who is linked or connected, who else in the family is linked or connected. Anne does not want that in the spotlight. So taking on an executive role, an family authority role to protect the family. Okay, just reading over the cards now. So certain things they want left out of the spotlight. So she's taking a Hierophant authoritarian authority role, position of authority, misdirection. I want you to see what I want you to see. Certain things will be unseen, such as who's linked or connected to this, other members. There's a level of deception here. Again, the moon means not seeing clearly, coming back to misdirection. I see what I see, or we see, or you see, only what I want you to see, meaning Anne, or the official royal position, because we're talking executive hierophant, so we're talking about representative. This situation goes very deep. It implicates other people within the family that have made bad choices. We're not just, this is Andrew, he's made bad choices, he's corrupted. But it goes much deeper than that. There's other families on who else is associated and connected. You can see how they're telling a story. They're singing like a bird. On a pull. What else would you like me to know? Ooh. Could this be a prediction? The Tower falling, 10 of Swords, fatality. So we have got the Tower card, the fall of the Tower. 10 of Swords, fatality. Any indication who or what that is? Maybe a person, maybe just the fatality of the Tower. Gone, not forgotten. I think this is upcoming. This is coming up. Okay, what else do you want me to know about what's coming up? Okay, again, we have got the card. I say again because there's another disassociation card here that's come out. We have the Hermit disassociating from the situation, directing the story. So we see only what they want us to see, or what a certain person or the official Tower, the official family want us to see. So it's a story or a narrated story. So now, if we're talking about the fall, the fatality, as a way of disassociating from a certain person, gone out of the picture. But this is a story, a directed narrative. It's a choice to take it in this direction. Oh, the cards are definitely delivering dirt today. Oh, bottom of the deck. Let's wait and see. This is all alleged, a bit of fun card reading. This is the Stardust Tarot, and I'll see you again on the next reading. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts. This is a juicy one.